What is up, guys? Dr.Pep Gamers here, and welcome to a deck profile slash dueling thingy manu. Sorry, guys. Um, of my Symphonic Warrior deck. Sonic. Its deck can be pretty fast. Um, really, you gonna laugh at me, Jacob? Fuck you. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so I'm gonna get right into the deck profile, and you guys will see some replays. I won't do any live games of this deck, but if you do want me to do that, then I will, because comments. I really like comments. Just saying. All right, so now we got three Symphonic Warrior mics. This is the beater of the deck. I'm sorry, Jacob's there, and I know he's just like, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Um, So, its pendulum effect is, unless you have a Symphonic Warrior card and you have the Pendulum Zone, this card, Pendulum Scale becomes for during the end phase, you target one banished Symphonic Warrior monster and add it to your hand. So the Symphonic Warriors have on-field effects, and then you banish them, and they get their same effect that they had on the field. Um, and this isn't the most important one, but this does help kind of recycle what you're doing and that kind of stuff. There's really simple combos in this deck, and you'll see them hopefully in some of the replays that I'll show you. One Spirit of the Tailwind to add one of the main cards of the deck, Sizers or Caesars or whatever you fucking want to call it. One Black Ring Zephyros the Elite, just kind of easy to summon it and synchro with him. Three Symphonic Warrior Sizers. Now, when it's flipped face up, you get your search off for a Symphonic monster, and it can copy an effect. And this works really well with, like, it'll activate its effect, copy an effect, activate that effect. And so it goes really well with the field spell, which we will get into later. Next up, I have the two most important cards right next to each other. So Sizers and Guitars. Guitars is probably the most important card. You can discard one card for its pendulum effect. And, oh, I forgot to mention that Symphonic mics, another effect, you can normal summon again. But if you discard one card, you can special summon any Symphonic Warrior monster from your deck, except for Guitars. So you just special summon like a tuner, or even mics if you're trying to get some damage in. And yeah, as you can see, it's 3-1-1-3-3. Next is Gen X Ally Birdman. Now I do run mostly Wind, so he will get that 500 boost. Easy special summon, easy tuner. Two Pilica, mostly again because they're Wind. I didn't need three. Some people run three. That's up to you. Three Piano. This one changes monster type. Speed, Roid, Taketomborg, however you pronounce that. Taketomborg, whatever. Easy special summon, once again. I have a lot of easy special summons like the Blackwing, Gen X, and Taketomborg, whatever. Dandelion, you can discard it with like Guitars and get two tokens and synchro up with them. And then three Drums. This changes attribute, and three bases. This changes level with the number of cards that you have in your hand. So, like, if you said you had three cards in your hand and you had two monsters, including bases, let's say you had, like, I don't know, Drums, you activate its effect, this would go up 3-0, so it'd be a level 5 tuner. Simple enough. These are mostly tuners. Most of them, except for Sizers, Guitars, mics, and then all the Pilicas and Gen X and Blackwing and Taka Bomb. I'm gonna just call it Taka Bomb. That sounds much better. For the spells, we got a Regeki, one Upstart, because rest in spaghetti, my homeboy. Two Terraforming for the Search of the Field spell. One Pot of Duality, because anything more than one in this deck would be god-awful. Two Twin Thirster, other pendulums, they can get pretty annoying. One Emergency Teleport for the Pilica. Three Amplify. Now what this does is every time a Symphonic Warrior's effect is activated, you put one counter on this. Symphonic Warriors gain 100 attack. And you can remove 5 or 7 counters, and you get the effect corresponding to it. 5, you do 300 damage for each Symphonic warrior you have. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. You do 21 damage with that. But the 7 one, it's probably the better one. Banish a number of cards from your opponent's field and or graveyard up to the number of Symphonic warrior cards on the field. So you remove 7, and you can banish up to 7 cards. I usually banish just things that are problematic, like the pendulums and that kind of stuff. So yeah, really, really good. You can play this deck 2 ways. You can play it with, like, focusing on attack boosts and amplifier, or you can focus on synchros, and hopefully we'll have multiple builds. I usually focus on the field spell, though. And for the 4 spells that we have 1 Torrential Tribute, which I probably should change with, like, Reject Reborn or something like that. 2 Solemn Notices, just generally a good card. All the special summoning nowadays and card effects, easy card and good card. And then 1 Solemn Warning, kind of a staple. Now for the extra deck, it's very flexible, okay? You can basically run anything that doesn't have a, like, super specific, like, actually I don't have an example down here. But, basically anything that's not super specific, like it says you need a specific card, like you need, how do I explain this? Like you need a Junk Synchron or something like that. You can't have a specific name, but anything else you can basically run. This is Dark, Earth, or whatever. So for my extra deck, I have 1 Star Raider, and then I have Leo, Trish, Cloud Castle, Beals, Stardust, Clearwing, Black Rose, YuGiOh, Hyperspeed Roid, Dama, Stardust Trudge Warrior, TG Hyper Librarian, and then Armades, Ally Catastor, and High Speed Roid Chanbara. And I probably shouldn't have so many level 5s, because honestly I don't need that many level 5s. I can only get level 5s, I think, like, yeah, 1 or 2 ways. I can do guitars and, like, drums, or bass and, like, any level 4. So yeah, my extra deck doesn't really matter. I had a Junk Synchron in 1 build. I had another Pilica. I don't know why I had any of these. I had Beals because it was that Beals, the ultimate Beals. Naturia Beast, pretty good, I guess. A couple double summons, but that's definitely not needed. Not a Pod Duality. Emergency Teleport. Reject Reborn. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, end the battle phase, and special summon 1 Tuner and 1 Synchro monster. So this can actually be pretty good. You can replace, like, a Torrential with this or something like that. And then 2 Jar Grades for the draw power. But I will... we're going to get into the replays now. And sorry if I accidentally, like, start a replay that's not the Symphonic Warrior deck. We shall see, though. Yeah. So how you guys doing? You guys doing pretty good? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, so I have no clue what I was versing here. I think I was versing, like, a Blue Eyes deck or something like that. But, my hand... What the fuck did you just say, Jacob? I had a pretty good hand. As you can see, I had guitars. And when you have guitars, you basically have any play. So he goes for the Ancient Whitestone and special summons White Spirit Dragon. I pulled in all the guitars, which just did so good. Discarded the Pilica, special summon. You can see this deck actually goes pretty fast. I did normal summon the Symphonic Warrior, which I don't do all that often. But I got Amplifier, so... I mean, with YuGiOh, and you can, get some pretty good advantage. You could just steal a monster that has decently high attack or defense or whatever. But as you can see, he had a lot of destroyed defense position, so it's kind of weird. And he had to discard his whole hand due to Card of Demise. Which I actually don't understand why people use, because if you can't use the cards that you drew, then you're kind of screwed. But you can see, like, I'm getting all these effects off, and just kind of doing my own thing. I might want to discuss. Well, there's not a lot of combos in this deck. Well, I guess there is. Yeah, and he was working Dark Bribe. He wasn't the most, pro player out there. But as you can see, I got 7, and then I just kind of banished a few of his things. And he basically lost. He has nothing in his hand or nothing. I went for High Speed Bird Chanbara for the double attack. You see, I'm just trying to put as much counters on this as I can. You can put a lot of counters on this, especially because I had Sizers. And Sizers can also special summon monsters from the banner zone. So it's just a good card, and it's over. On to the next replay. Sorry if I don't really know what to say. I'll just load Yay. Okay. So he was running some Pendulum deck. I have no clue what he was running, actually. A good card, though. But, see, like, if you open up with guitars, you basically have a lot. And I think I did make a mistake in this, where I didn't put the field spell up first. Which I probably should have, did I? No, see, I didn't, because I activated his effect. See, now I went for the beater. Get Clear Wing. Clear Wing is very good in this deck. You can get Clear Wing out many different ways. But he did have that Mirror Force, so... I think this was like a Trap Tricks kind of deck. I don't know what he was running, honestly. Maybe he just had a bad hand. I have no clue. So I did go for the Pod Duality to see if I can pull anything. I don't know why he saw him warning that. That was stupid. Some counter trap deck. I've never seen this deck, honestly, before. All counter traps. Yeah. It's a weird deck that he was running. But I can set sizers again. Sizers and guitars are the main cards. And you can also discard Symphonic Warrior Guitar, special something, and then you can do a lot of stuff like just kind of easy special summons when you discard Sizers, special summon something, activate one of the other Symphonic Warriors, special summon that Symphonic Warrior. You can get a little crazy. Oh, but he negated it. I don't know why he negated. Oh, I guess that's a good thing that he negated it. See, like he just special summon Sizers. And get that draw, got a knowledge draw, and set the warning. And I almost have 7, so I'm probably going to go for the Banish effect. Yeah, I'm special summoning as much as I can. And he quit because I was going to have 7 on there, and then I can banish how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was basically most of his heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by the way, guys, if you guys want me to talk about something more in this, I don't really know what to say, honestly. The replay should kind of just show itself. This hand wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad either. He was running some Red Eyes Rank Up deck. Never seen that before either. So I got huge advantage here with YuGiOh. And I had YuGiOh, Stardust, Dragon, and Symphonic Warrior. Or not, I mean Stardust, Charge Warrior. All in one play. So, I mean, that's really good. And I guess he just quit because he didn't really have anything to stop this. Oh my god, let's look at that. Ah, crap, I have to record another video soon. Alright. So he was running Speedroid, Junk. It was a synchro deck. That's all I know. I have no clue. Like it was a good synchro deck. Like you could see, like he got so many plays off. I think it might have been like a Kakiri deck. Kakiri, however you pronounce it, whatever. Kakiri Speedroid. It was just a pendulum, not a pendulum, a fucking synchro deck. You see, he had a lot. Twin Twister, and he negated Twin Twister for some reason. He's just negating all my spells. Just negated everything. And I think he actually he probably won this, seeing, you know, the advantage he had, but I have no clue. So I think I'm going to show you guys his deck because might as well. And yeah, he killed me there. So I actually don't know what that deck was, so if you guys would let me know in the comments down below, that would be really nice. We'll end it off with a long game that I was apparently in. I probably had no hand. Yeah. Oh no, I had Sizers. So I mean, I don't know what he was playing. This deck was garbage. But you know, it happens. So I negated his rank up. So guys, sorry that I don't really talk as much in this video, but I don't really know what to say. So I went for Beals, and I don't know why I didn't activate his effect. Honestly, I probably should have, but I forgot to. And he didn't hit the right pendulum. He should always hit this. And now I have the Clearwing, the Beals, and the Stardust. Water Hazard. He was running some water deck like Sharks. It looks like he was running Sharks. And he killed my Stardust. But you know, when you have Beals on field and they don't make a 1-for-1 or something, then yeah, they're kinda SOL. I also built a little Catastrophe here. I don't know why I didn't attack him. Beats me. Maybe I can't attack him directly or something. Yeah, I can't attack him directly. So I guess he didn't understand Beal's effect. I don't know why he would reduce the attack, and then I was trying to suicide bomb with Beals. So Beals got up to a really high attack, and he 1-for-1'd it. So I mean, this kind of countered him because he was running a water deck. See, I tried to go for Sizers quite a bit. Even though I didn't have the field spell. This deck was actually not that bad. I mean, he had a field. I kept trying to stack Sizers in the grave so I can spam them out later. And so I'm pretty sure I end up trying to, yeah, see, I have this, and so I'm able to spam and banish a lot of his monsters, or spells. God, I said monsters. So I'm just trying to spam the field, and as you can see, this is really good against a lot of decks. So I think I banished these. Yeah. And so I just keep spamming because once you have Sizers in the graveyard, there's not much you can stop against it, I guess. So he was at 200 health and didn't really have anything from there. He killed himself. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Sorry that I didn't really sound that enthusiastic and I didn't really know what to say. The replays should have explained themselves. If you guys want to, slow down the replays and leave any comments if you have any questions on the deck profile or some combos, because I didn't really go over those. But thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And as always, have a nice day.